Yes, yo. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I'm Penn.
I'll be Pops.
What it do, y'all?
I'm the Pappy.
I'm the Pappy. Man, happy MFing Thursday again. We back, we black, we happy to be here.
See all the above.
How you, POPS?
You know what? I'm doing good.
You got your cigar this week, man.
I got my cigar this week.
I see you.
It's nice.
You got the J.O. jersey on?
Got the little J.O.
I'm not mad.
Went a little
you
old
are
school.
styling on them. I am feeling the red glasses. Look at you, G.O. boy. What's that
Cheers.
say on there? What you got on there?
This says Sheriff Darky.
You want to tell her what that's about?
That's my gamer tag.
Sheriff Darky.
On Xbox.
That was your Instagram handle for some time, too.
Sheriff Darky.
It was.
Bang, bang. So I'll tell you the story of how I got Sheriff Darky.
Please do.
Our brother Tink. Shout out to Tink. It was a girl he was dating back in the day.
Oh, W-O-W,
We were,
one of them.
She was babysitting a kid, and we went to the park to meet him.
Whose kid?
His old girlfriend was babysitting somebody's kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was babysitting the kid, and he had a sheriff hat on. It was like one of those little, like, sheriff hats. We'll play sheriff hats. Sheriff hats. He's sheriff. And
I'm so scared of where
I put it on.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, it's a little kid from Dublin, a little white kid. He goes, Sheriff Darky. And, like, look.
No way.
Look.
No way that happened.
Look. Both Mark and the girl were
How
like,
are we
oh
starting
my
a show like
gosh.
this?
You can't say that. And I said,
That's
that shit's
hilarious. From now on, I don't want
I'm
none of
switching
y'all
my gamer
calling me
tag
nothing.
tonight to Sheriff Darky.
High five you, yodel man.
Good job, buddy.
I appreciate
Good job,
you.
buddy.
Sheriff Darky.
Bang, bang.
Well, so that's what it's going to be like tonight, y'all. Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. Great story, dog.
Thanks, man.
Way to kick that off.
Yeah.
What we got tonight? What's going down?
Dude, we got a lot going on.
Yeah,
March
man.
Madness just finished up.
Yeah.
Finished up.
Finished.
So we got a little recap on that.
Absolutely. How you feeling after that? With that bullshit with the floor and the pop up and Baycott's ankle? We'll get there. I didn't know that. I didn't know
You didn't
that
see
till
that?
Nah, man. I just saw it at the gym
I didn't
yesterday.
see it when we were together.
I saw it at the gym yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Yeah. And they
Really?
already said, no, that wasn't a thing. They
These
already came
niggas,
out
man.
and said,
Anyway,
the floor
so
moved.
The floor,
The floor shouldn't move.
not in the national championship.
No.
Y'all should check the floor.
Not a turn belt. Is that even the word? I don't think it's turn belt.
I don't know. Somebody will
thing
correct
at the airport-
this. JJ Joey, homie Joey will be like, it's not a turn belt. It's not a turn belt. It's
My bad.
It's a conveyor, something. So the NBA's winding down.
Yep.
Got to talk about the playoff picture as it stands if it were today, what will be going down. We've got something really special in regards to our Colts that we'll share as we close in closer to that segment. Something has to do with the draft and all of that fun stuff. And the fine print will be crazy as hell as always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. You're really embracing this Pops role. Look at you. You're
I had
really
to bust out the cigars.
Man, I don't know how you guys are feeling out there, but I'm really sad. Like, I'm kind of in like a
right?
lull. Yeah.
I don't know what you said.
that was
man.
mad concern. I appreciate you, baby bro. I really do. I love that. But I'm in a lull when it comes to sports, man. Like the NBA's about to kick off the playoffs. College basketball's done. No disrespect, but baseball's not really my jam because I can't follow 162 of nothing.
Love baseball.
We got no women's soccer this summer. We got no
Do you know
Olympics
they're
this
playing here
summer.
on Saturday?
Who said what?
U.S. Soccer is playing here on Saturday.
Women?
Yeah.
Oh.
The wife just watched them practice the other day.
For real, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they playing at? In Lower?
Columbus. Yeah.
In
Clippers. Not Clippers.
Nope.
Crew.
But I'm not mad. I wonder how much that ticket is.
We looked last night, $60 for the cheapest seats.
That's not bad.
Right.
Are y'all going?
No, she's gonna be out of town.
You want to go?
I'm gonna be out for one of my coworkers' 21st birthday.
I may have to go by myself.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done things with myself before. All right.
I've done a lot of things with myself.
I can't handle this dude sometimes. But no, man, I don't really care about baseball. The NFL doesn't start for like half a year, damn near. College football after that or before that. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know where you are, but
Good.
I'm in a
Hey,
low, man.
Go
Where you at?
Dodgers. Go
Word?
Dodgers.
That's how you
Opening day
feel.
tomorrow. Love the Dodgers. Again, a Tink thing.
You love the Dodgers because of Tink?
I hung out their house a lot. They always had the Dodgers on, and I used to watch Pops Glenn.
You adopted the Dodgers.
I adopted the Dodgers.
That's not
I,
a
never,
bad,
I, had,
that's not a
I
bad
like
adoption.
the Indians.
People have adopted way worse things than the Dodgers.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I used to like
I
the
seen
Indians in like '98 when Jim Tomey,
I
David
used to
Justice.
mess with them. I used to
back
mess
in
with
the
that
day.
squad.
But
for sure.
then I kind of didn't watch. Then I played baseball for 2
You
years.
play baseball?
I did. First base, right field.
I was far away when this.
You were not there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I
I was
never
in
seen
7th
him
and 8th
play
grade.
baseball in my
Yeah,
life.
you were at lacrosse. You were at Wisconsin.
doing that track joint for
So
sure.
yeah, and then hanging out with Tink, they had the Dodgers on and talked Dodgers on. I just kind of started watching them, and now I
mean,
watch every game.
I mean, you watch baseball
I have
like
the
that?
I have the ML League pass, MLB.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, love baseball.
You're like invested.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit there and watch a whole baseball game.
Majority of
Word.
Sometimes it's just background, but yes.
They still got Mookie and shit.
Oh yeah.
Word up.
Love me
Word
some
up.
Mookie.
Word up. I mean, the Dodgers are fire. When it comes to baseball, I don't really have much of a team thing, but I always kind of kept up with the Indians. Well, the what's their name now? The Crusaders or the
Guardians.
The Guardians.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Guardians. I kept up with the Cubs a little bit. You know what I mean? The Bo Sox because I hate the Yankees. You all right?
I got some cigar on my lips.
Got the cruds. But yeah, I never really kept up with baseball. But yeah, man, I'm really sad with no sports right now. I'm really sad. So I went back and watched The Last Dance.
I mean, that's not a bad thing to rewatch.
It's not.
Yeah.
I went back and ran that bitch back
Episode
the last
9.
couple. Episode 9, man. I swear, every time I watch it, I think the Pacers are gonna beat them in Game 6.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Steve Kerr. I mean, I respect you, Steve Kerr, but you know what I'm saying, in the sake of that. But anyway, what you got? You got anything else?
No.
How you feel about sports? You missing anything? You
No, I
sad
got
about it? You
MLB
good?
starting.
That'll hold you over all
We
the way
got-
to football, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. But we've got World Cup this year.
Who?
Men's World Cup. They made it for the first time in 8 years.
Nope. But okay. That's.
So-
I mean,
But again, they don't play until
America.
later because it's so hot in Qatar during the summer that they can't have people out there playing soccer. So they're
you put
actually
that in the notes, and that's really dead ass true.
That is, oh yeah. It's actually World Cup's going to be more fall time just so it's cooler.
I mean,
Yeah.
respect.
I mean, they want nobody dying in the desert.
No, that's not how you want to.
You can't invite all of the world over and then kill a bunch of nations just because it's hot.
That's like
That's a bad look. It's a bad look.
that's bad marketing for Qatar.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Vacation in Qatar.
We are so horrible. W-O-W.
Yeah.
Whew. Let's get it together. Let's get some shout outs out.
Yeah.
You want to start it or you want me to start it?
Go ahead.
Man, shout outs. Brianna, Angel, Penn.
Shout out.
My daughter, Pops' niece. We love you so much. We know that you watch the podcast numerous times. You say how much you love it. You say this was going to be your favorite project. You stay in tune. You give awesome feedback. You're constantly hitting us up and asking us questions about the podcast to make it better. Like,
Yeah.
Brianna, you mess with us real heavy, and we appreciate the hell out of you for that, for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
I love talking to you about how much you love the podcast. You said it was going to be fire, and you were right, for sure. The homegirl, Heidi. I actually had to hit her up to ask her how to say her last name because it's like spelled all crazy in there. So I was like, yo, sis, we give you a shout out tomorrow. How the hell you say your last name? It's Raybrook.
Oh. Hey, Raybrook.
Does not look nothing. It's like R-E-B-R. It's a lot of letters in there. But
Yeah.
big shouts to you, Heidi. Great
Yeah.
to meet you officially. Y'all been politicking about Ninja Turtles and all types of dumb stuff, being mad nerds.
I got my 4 Ninja Turtles, by the way.
You did not.
Not the $150 thing.
Okay.
No.
That's too much of a commitment for some toys. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm about to flip them on eBay because I got them for cheaper than what they're selling on eBay.
You got 4 Ninja Turtles.
And they're still in the package.
Yo.
And I was about to get them out and like set them up like a war.
You should.
And like
you absolutely should. That if you're gonna do it, right? So shout outs to you, Heidi. Much love. We appreciate you, sis. Big ups, big ups, big ups. You keep us laughing for sure. Maui Buckeye.
And that is cool.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah.
That was mad dope.
So where did he was Ohio first.
He grew up in Columbus.
Right.
Moved to Naptown.
Now he's down in
Maui.
Maui. That's not a bad place to end up.
I'm not mad at the homie one bit.
Yeah.
So he was moving as we were moving. We were driving down 70 around the same time, like waving.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, that was mad dope. That was good to know. Good dude. Yeah. Great perspective. Always spinning some great feedback. Always engaging what we're talking about. We appreciate you. We don't even know your real name, Bowie Buckeye. We love to know that. But big ups. Joey. We asked somebody to give us a better
one verse or
the biggest upset in March Madness. And the homie Joey, stats guy, this dude is a genius. I don't know where we knowing all this damn information from. Like he be pulling up, like you should start a podcast, my ninja. But yo, he pulled it out. Virginia versus UMBC. He said Virginia had
UMBC. Is that how it goes?
You been hitting your vape in before you came?
Actually, no. This is
just light. Yes. But UMBC was a 16 seed. Virginia was 1. Virginia had 2 losses by a total of 8 points. And they beat UMBC by damn near 50 earlier in that year. So you know what, Joey? You right. That's a bigger upset.
Yeah.
Can't even fake the funk on that.
Shout out to Byron Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, pappy. Real life.
Dad,
Byron Lee.
Byron
Pops' dad.
I actually call him Pops.
Do you?
Yeah. I say, what's up, Pops? Every single time he answers.
When did that start?
For a little while.
So way before this? Mm-hmm. And I didn't even know that?
Mm-mm.
And I nicknamed you Pops?
Yep.
Get the hell out of here,
exactly like my dad.
He looks exactly like his dad. We know you watch the show. We know you call Zach and tell him, like, great episode. We just love the fact that you're engaging and that you're hanging out with us, dog. We got so much love for you. You've held us down for years and years and years, so there's no way we can't shout out the big homie Barney.
Pops, love you.
We love you, bro. We love you. Before we move on to our next segment, we're going to take a quick break.
A little breaky break.
With the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops. We'll be right back, y'all.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
And welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops, brought to you by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker cleaning service. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneakerheads. Give us a follow on cleankicks.614 on Instagram. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And make sure while we're sitting here saying follow us, go ahead and give us a subscribe and a like and a follow. The 317 Sports Project. You know what I realized?
What's up?
This whole entire time? He got it right there behind us.
We do. So we didn't have to like think about it because I forgot about it and we talked about it.
I still want to put that on there.
I'll put there.
I still want to put it on
but
yeah,
it is back there. That's it.
I create like so stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, find that. All the places. Penn and Pops on the Twitter. We love y'all, man. We're having a great time getting to know y'all peoples. And our first segment, depending if you include the intro as a segment.
It's a segment.
I think it's a segment.
It's a segment.
It's definitely a segment.
Yeah.
Madness recap. The Final Four. We basically brought you guys all the way up to, leading up to such. So let's just knock this Final Four. How do you guys feel about it? Bro, it was...
College basketball, like, thank you for bringing me back. I felt like I was lost out there, and you shined a beacon, and it really brought me home.
I'm not mad. I mean, preach it, my brother. Preach it. So in the Final Four, Kansas versus Villanova kicked it off. I was expecting more of a game. I really was.
I was. Villanova, I expected to play a little bit more gritty defense.
I concur.
And the guy that won our pool, shout out Colton, he picked Kansas to win it all. He even had the tiebreaker. Not that he needed it because all the rest of us were horrible. But
Tiebreaker in what capacity?
he picked the exact points.
He picked the score?
He picked the score. Yeah.
He picked 81-65.
He picked the score. Oh, I'm thinking of the championship. Look. I got confused for a second. So not this one. I meant the final.
So he picked Kansas, North Carolina 72-69.
Yes, but how I was connecting those two is I told him to worry about Villanova because they were going to be one of my sleepers when we talked about sleepers, and I left them off.
Yep.
And I was a little disappointed in you, Villanova.
No doubt. Yeah. I thought they were going to come to play. I thought it was going to be a way closer game, and they low-key got pumped, fresh out the jump. Villanova just seemed to be like the slower, lesser talented team. Mm-hmm. They had a couple brothers that blasted for 20. How you say his name?
Ochai Agbaji.
Okay, we'll go with that. Homie busted for 21. David McCormack, a much easier name to say.
Good old David.
He had 25 and 9. When I looked up David, he did not look anything like what I expected him to look like.
What did he look like?
Not a David McCormack. He was dark.
Oh.
Exactly.
I was thinking Irish right away.
Nah, he was super chocolate. I was like, oh, that's David McCormack? I didn't see that coming. I think I'm gonna look him up again just to make sure I was over-crazy. Maybe it was they had a different picture.
Google,
like you know what I'm saying? They be messing stuff up sometimes. And Villanova, in all fairness, they did like make some little spurty runs to make it feel. They brought out that championship grit.
Yeah,
they definitely did. But at the end of the day,
a little too much.
Kansas jumped on them early, and it was pretty much a wrap. Mm-hmm. And then you had that second game. The University of North Carolina Tar Heels versus the Duke Blue Devils. Coach K's could-be last game. First time they've ever played in the tournament ever.
Which is so crazy.
Ever. And it's a Final Four game in Coach K's last season.
Yeah.
Split during the regular season.
Each one on each other's.
Mm-hmm. The final game of the season, UNC goes in there and gives them the business. Don't play in the tournament. And they're like, they'll never meet again. That's it.
Did they not play in the ACC?
They did not play in the ACC tournament because one of the teams lost. I think Duke wanted UNC, but UNC didn't win the semifinal game. So they didn't play because then Duke went and lost the ACC championship, didn't they? Duke wasn't the ACC champion. They lost to somebody they shouldn't have lost to.
Yeah.
Right? So they didn't play. Because I remember the homie with the afro on their team, Paolo Panchero or whatever his name is, that he was getting interviewed and they were like, who do you want? And he was like, UNC. And then UNC lost in they lost in the semi. So they didn't think they were going to play. They were like, that was it. We'll split 1-1. Nope. The basketball gods
gave us a game. And a hell of a game.
Wow.
That was
classic basketball game, dog. Instant classic basketball game. Back and forth down the wire. The homie Caleb Love.
Big shot.
What a shot.
Big shot.
Probably the shot of the tournament. One of
hands
the
down.
Top 3 shots of the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what happened in the national championship with big shots being hit.
Do you rank that as one of North Carolina's biggest shots in tournament history?
I would if they won the national championship.
Okay.
If they went and won the national championship, then yes, I would say that. But damn, they were so close. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so hit a big shot down there. He had 25 in the second half. Baycott came out with a double-double, 11 points, 21 rebounds.
That dude.
Rebounds. Sprained his ankle and was like, fuck it.
Let me go back out
there. Man, that was so fire. So fire. So that was probably one of the games of the tournament.
He's got a little nose.
Yeah, it's so cute.
haven't been able to say it to anybody in a little while.
So you gotta tell everybody
Tell
up there.
It's a little nose.
He got a little nose.
He's got a little nose.
I've never even paid attention. How did you even? I don't even want to know.
I see that stuff.
I've never even like paid
looks
attention
like Beaker
to see
from
this.
Sesame Street.
Wow, this guy. How tall is he? Too tall to have a little ass nose like that. Huh?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It just
like,
doesn't
how you
look
be,
right.
How you be
Yeah.
6'11" with a 4'9" nose? Man, we crazy. And then the national championship game. It was so dope.
Got to hang out at the bar together.
We were kicking it. I was blued up, had my Tar Heel clean kick sweatshirt on.
So I know, who's it, JJ Indy that wanted me to wear all the North Carolina stuff? Was that who
She
it was?
did. She said if it didn't happen if you don't take a picture, King.
So I realized I no longer have any UNC gear.
That's a problem.
It's a problem.
That's a huge problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
We should fix that.
We should absolutely fix that. So yeah, I no longer have any North Carolina gear. I was scrambling trying to find a hat I liked. Not a lot of choices out there.
We did find one down the street.
Yeah.
We didn't even know.
Hibbert Sports or Hibbert Sports. Hibbert Sports.
Big ups.
So they have one that I definitely want, and
Yeah.
I will pick that up. But I just couldn't do it in time for this or during the game.
But it's coming.
But it's coming.
It's definitely coming. So, UNC punched them in the mouth. It was 40-25 to halftime.
Yeah,
At
15,
halftime,
15-point lead.
15-point lead. Neither one of us were feeling like this game is over. But
Hell no.
We were feeling
I
very,
know
very
better.
excited. We were sitting at the bar like, Kansas is going to come out in this second half, and they're going to give them the gut punch of all gut punches.
And they punched the
And
gap.
they never, ever let up after that.
Yeah.
They came out in the second half and put on that #1 ranking in the country championship grid, and it was a wrap after that.
Yeah.
Caleb Love hurt his ankle, didn't help.
Yeah.
'Cause he
And
sprained-
He
go
sprained
ahead.
his own ankle. He didn't step on anybody. There wasn't even anybody around him. He was near the
You
baseline.
sprained your own ankle.
It just like it was weird. It's like they did not want North Carolina to win that. Jesus said, "Nope."
There was a glitch in that matrix
He
for
just
sure.
turned his ankle.
What you think of Caleb Love? Does he go? Does he stay? Should I stay or should I go?
I will say this: he needs a little bit more time to develop.
Okay.
He could come out,
Yep.
but I did not like him trying to do big shot. You wanted to do exactly what you did in the UNC Duke, and you kept looking for that moment.
Ooh.
And it was almost selfish for you to look for that
Wow.
moment instead
Okay.
of getting it to Baycott,
Okay.
do like all of that stuff. So
Okay.
that was the Caleb. You're sophomore.
Letting Manic help, letting RJ help,
Yeah.
like blah blah blah. Yeah, that's not
Yeah, because even Puffy Johnson came in and
bald.
did his thing
until he
threw up.
He threw up.
Because you got gut punched.
This is a very
You got gut
see
punched.
that's called bringing that back around. You see he's getting very good at this. It's called bringing that shit back around. I love what you did there. And then Baycott's injury.
Yeah. The floor bit him.
What the hell is going on with you tonight?
Floor bit him. It's a good night. Floor bit him. The panels be slipping, and he fell and re-sprained his ankle
It was done.
and was done. And here's what pisses me off.
Go ahead, please.
Is that
Yep.
the big man on Kansas? What's his name?
I don't remember, but big man.
He goes down and gets a back in, easy little turn hook.
And Manic's ass was guarding him, and that's
And
not his job.
If Baycott's there,
He's not getting.
I'm
that
not saying he
putback.
doesn't hit that. He would have made it harder to just hit that.
And you know, man, like
Or would have fouled him, which would have been the smarter play because he's a horrible free throw shooter.
touche, my ninja. And we talked about it as it was coming down to the wire and like around halftime and even before the game. Like the one thing that we don't want is it to come down to like what ifs or some mishaps or somebody getting hurt on either side that doesn't make it the national championship game that it should be.
Yeah.
And in
And I
my
even
opinion, that's
think
exactly what happened.
That with Caleb trying to play hero, the actual true point guard with Davis didn't get a chance to facilitate the offense.
He's so nice.
Like, he's our other. I said our. See, he's the other.
That's true.
Right, our other point guard, and he didn't really touch the ball. It was just Caleb trying to drive and get a shot.
Yeah, which was working in games prior.
Correct.
It was definitely working in games prior, but I think he couldn't get off. His ankle. He couldn't get up as high. You know what I mean? I think that was definitely hindering him when he's going to the bucket. Probably thinking about it, being in his head a little bit. And you have Kansas winning the national championship, 72-69.
Yeah.
Good for you, Bill Self. You had to get that second one. I guess a congratulations and a concession is in order. I saw the homie Sean McGinnis is a Kansas fan. So big ups to you, King. Congratulations to you. And 4 great coaches. Jay Wright, Villanova, Bill Self, Kansas, Coach K out of Dookie, and Hubert Davis. What, man? What'd I say? He said Dookie. And Hubert Davis, new man, new man on campus. That's
good
great
job,
coaching.
Hubert.
Yeah, man. You almost had 30 wins, 29 wins this season.
And they had a slow start.
That's a very, very true statement.
They were UNC fans were already calling for his job because of the slow start, and they were like, did we pick the right dude? You picked the right dude.
You picked the right dude.
It takes time to implement that style of how he holds his players accountable on both sides of the floor. And it's defense first for him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well said. Great March Madness. Great tournament. Men's and women's. Great tournaments. South Carolina, and I swear some of them women can hoop at the dude squads. Dawn Staley, she got them down there on some real serious shit. Big ups to you, Dawn Staley, for sure. What you want to do, man? Before we go to the next segment, you want to take a break, or you want to just go right into it and take a break in the middle of the segment?
Yeah, let's do it in the middle. You know how we'll split it up.
Snarf, my G. Moving on to the third segment, the NBA playoff picture. As if the NBA playoffs were starting right now today. Right? What you shaking? What you shaking it about? Oh, you are feeling good. I love you so much, man. I can't believe I get to hang out with my brother and do a podcast that we present to y'all. We're so crazy. And this is what we be like.
This is real.
This is
like, you're like, don't even act like we put it on for the camera. Like,
we do not put it on for the camera. This is
all
IT.
Day, all day, every day.
All day, every day. So if the playoffs were to start right now, Eastern standings would go the Heat versus the Nets. I'm not doing the 9 versus 10 play. Let's just say that exactly.
Nah.
It'd be the Heat versus the Nets. Whew. Heat have won five game winning streak up to today after that fight. They won 52 games this season. They're deep. They're battle tested. I mean, they're number 1 seed in the East for a reason, my ninja.
If that ends up being the 1 versus 8, the Heat should worry. I'm sorry. The Nets should worry. Because let's be honest, the Nets should probably higher than where they are at with everything that was going on with who can play when and all that stuff, Kyrie. But Kevin Durant going against a team that like wants to fight.
You ain't lying.
That's scary for him.
Say less.
That's scary for him.
You ain't lying. Like I said, they're very deep. They're very battle tested. Like, and I mean, they were in the NBA Finals in the bubble a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And T Hero has gotten better. Old boy from Michigan. What's his name? White boy from Michigan. Duncanson. Anyway, it's gotten better. So Jimmy's always ready to fight. Jimmy Butler's always. Is PJ Tucker there? Is PJ Tucker on the Heat? Why do I feel like he's on the Heat?
Because he was the Bucks last year, right?
Yeah.
And then
is he on the Heat?
He might be.
Man, we should Google that. We should definitely Google that. And then you look at Brooklyn. I don't even know where to start with them dudes, bro. Like they could literally win it all or lose in the first round, depending upon what's going on. They play no defense, and don't even get me started on.
Yeah, dude, Ben, like they already said he wasn't going to make it back before the play-in tournament.
Oh, that's a guarantee?
I believe so.
You think his back is hurt? You believe it? Where you at on him?
I don't trust him.
Like you don't trust Calipari?
Yeah, again, remember he smelled like garlic.
Yes,
I
sir.
said. No, I don't trust him. It's one thing to have one player on your team that's mentally weak, KD.
You think KD is mentally weak, huh?
Twitter burner?
Okay. Do y'all think KD...
Personal. I'm not saying game.
Huh. Do you guys agree with that? That's a hell of a statement right there. He just said that you think that KD is a little weak-hearted. Do y'all agree with that statement? I can't disagree. I'm just asking the people if they concur.
But
it's a bold statement.
Ben is also, and more so, mentally weak.
I think Ben Simmons... This is my bold statement. I think Ben Simmons may literally be one of the biggest cancers in the history of the NBA.
That's a big statement.
I believe that. Philadelphia couldn't get it done. You are not going to get it done in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
People have said if he had a jump shot, he would be LeBron James.
No.
No?
Would he be?
If Ben Simmons, the way that he sees the court, his knowledge as a point guard, his ability to play defense and rebound, and all of his talents as a basketball player, if he had a jump shot, he would be LeBron James 2.0.
And was more mentally tough than he is.
Is more mentally tough than who?
And if he was mentally more...
Right, that's what I'm saying. If he had it. If he had the he would be... He has the skill set to be as dope as LeBron.
Well,
if
here's
he had
what pisses me off.
Go.
You've been in the league 5 years?
5 years?
And you just didn't develop that yet.
Thank you.
So that tells me how mentally tough you are. You don't go, hey, this is missing in my game.
I can't
I'm going to practice that.
I can't mess with that. And I genuinely have never said this, but I actually feel bad for KD.
Right. And then, so we said the same thing about Giannis, right? When he came in the league, can't shoot. All he can do is just drive to the basket.
Yep.
That dude's developing a jumper.
Period. So who wins that series? Miami 4-1?
I would give Brooklyn at least 2 games.
Miami 4-2.
I'll give Brooklyn 2 games. Brooklyn.
Right. Fair. 2 versus 7. Celtics versus Cavaliers.
Fuck you, Cavs.
My nigga.
Yeah. You did that on purpose.
Thank you.
You did that on purpose.
Thank you. You did that on purpose.
You fell into the play-in.
That was mad snaky.
So you could keep your first round pick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. EYE concur. So, Celtics versus Cavs. Celtics. That's 4-1. That's 4-1. What?
EYE.
Oh, you didn't get that?
I was like,
I concur. EYE concur.
Ooh, that fucked me up.
Jason Tatum is playing his ass off right now, bro.
What do you feel about Jason?
I hate Duke basketball players.
Okay.
Let me just start by saying that. I don't ever give them a fair chance. I cannot stand Duke basketball players.
Okay.
But I fuss with Jay Tatum. I mean, he got game. You cannot deny that he got game.
I don't know
if he's ever leading a team to a championship.
And I can't figure out why I don't put him like up in some of the top players. Like he's very talented.
He's not D Booker to you. He's not Dev to you.
The same game, you mean?
No, I'm saying he's not on Dev Booker's level to you.
That's a good point.
Right?
That's a good point.
That's who I would compare him to, a Dev Booker.
I'll just say this. Right now, Jason is forgettable to me.
Oh.
So, like, when I kind of go through best players in the league, he's easily forgettable. And I don't even think it's on purpose. It's because I just don't think of him.
He's averaging 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 5.5 assists over the last 10 games.
That's why I said, like, it's not on purpose.
Nah, man.
Like that, like you're good.
He's balling.
Yeah.
You know what it is? He went to Duke. You don't give a shit about basketball players.
There's
a block. There's a block on Duke basketball players. Jaylen Brown is balling his ass off. I think he's finally.
I like Jaylen.
I think he's finally ingratiating and taking on the Batman role. I think he's finally like cool. Because after basketball, Jaylen Brown's got like real life shit he wants to do. He's like, I'm a hoop now, but like I'm using this platform to go do like real life shit. So you can be I'm sorry, he's embracing his Robin role, not his Batman role. He's embracing his Robin. Right, he's embracing his Robin role because he's letting Jason Tatum be Batman. What you think of Marcus Smart?
He's not far off Patrick Beverley to me.
I knew you were going to say that.
Not far.
I knew you were
I
gonna
like
say
him
that.
more than Patrick Beverley.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
He's got way more game.
Right. He's actually talented.
He can hoop. Like,
yeah, talent.
Marcus,
He's actually talented, which like I respect Marcus Smart's game. Again, he's just one of those natty type
drives me crazy.
players.
For sure.
Like all teams should have like that street player sometimes. Like sometimes you like ours is Lance, but at least Lance has fun and he's like cool.
And can super hoop.
Super like hoop. He actually says nice things sometimes.
Lance Stevenson may annoy you, but if Carlisle let him loose and was like, go get us 30 and 10, He'll do that shit. He could buckle down and
he'll do that shit.
He could give you buckets. So don't get it confused on Lance. He's a real deal. But I agree. Marcus can be definitely annoying. Yeah. And I don't really want to talk about the Cavs much. They've been in a slump. These assholes have went 3-7 the last 10 games, and I told you from the jump that they've been doing that shit on purpose. So definitely I'm happy that you finally have bought in as well, because that's some bullshit. We'll cover this next one and maybe take a break. We'll see what's going on. The Bucks at 3 versus the Bulls at 6. I gotta say, I may have to change my thought on who's going to win, who's coming out of the East, dog. I know I said the 76ers when James Harden went over there, but Milwaukee is you know how a woman breaks up with the man they want to kick it with, and they date it with the dude who's the safe bet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've had many of those in my life.
No, it's right. When you were the one they really want to kick it with, but mom and dad won't approve. You know, they gotta go with the safe bet. Milwaukee's my safe bet. They ain't got no problems. They ain't got no turmoil. They like each other. Like, they've done it before.
And Giannis is actually a really true professional basketball player. Like, he's real about his game. Like, I don't know what it was. I didn't like you at first, but I kind of fuck with you hard.
Word?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with you hard. I'm not on that level with you yet.
But Giannis.
I will say your game has improved crazy over the years.
I like the way you handle the media, the wanting to stay.
He do be eating cookies and shit and clowning.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
I like you, Giannis.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
What do you think this series? What do you think of this series?
Now that Lonzo's out for the year.
True. I forgot to put that in my notes.
4-2. Yeah,
4-1,
exactly.
4-2,
if that team was full.
Is Caruso healthy
he's
again?
He's back. Yeah. It's taken him a little bit to get back to conditioning standards, but Lonzo being out for the year, especially on the defense, facilitating and defensive side of the ball, that's tough. Tough.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that'd be a 4-1. I think DeMar, who is balling his ass off, he's putting up Jason Tatum numbers. Yeah. 28, 5-5.
And nobody's really talking about him.
Thank you. Can you imagine if he was on the Lakers, my G?
DeMar. You should have gone to LA.
Lord have mercy. So that'd be 4-1. 76ers versus Raptors. It's a toss-up to me. I'm really not impressed with either team. I don't know much that's even going on in Toronto, quite truthfully.
They've been on a hot streak, so they've won how many games? Did you even put that in there?
I didn't. But I can look it up.
They're on a nice winning streak. But they always, end of year, going to playoff
team. Late.
Yeah, they come on late because, again, they like playing with each other, which is huge.
I gotta give it to you, Pops. They've won 7 out of their last 10.
Right.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I know things.
Look at you go, P.O.P.S.
So, I actually watched Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max a lot, and they be talking about it. Shout out.
Snarf.
But no, they like to just play basketball. They maybe don't have a star per se. Siakam, and not quite there yet for me as far as stardom. Yeah. But he's a hell of a good basketball player. They just like playing with each other.
I dig that. Yeah, I picked them to come out of Denver or Miami's definitely coming out for sure.
Raptors?
No, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about Milwaukee.
Nope.
You were talking about the Raptors?
Yeah, I was talking about them.
My bad. I'm over here zoned
We already talked about Milwaukee.
My bad. I was zoned out. I thought we were still talking about Milwaukee.
No.
I was like,
Raptors,
damn, I got some good stuff.
I think 76ers will actually end up coming out of this. The one thing that I've noticed in the 76ers recently, James can't drive past people the way he used to be able to. He looks fat and slow.
Is he fat and slow or is he hurt?
I don't know. Is he hurt? Was he hurt before?
I don't know. He was,
Either way,
he was definitely hurt.
I mean, he can still shoot. He can still get to the free throw line. But he's not as quick to get around people as he was. Getting past the first defender and then getting up to the paint. Like, he's not as crisp. So maybe it's hurt.
How young is James? Is he 34-ish?
James? No, he's 32?
Okay. I mean, that's ish, dog. Like 34.
Is he even younger than that? I don't even remember. How long has he been in the league?
32. Look at you
32.
go. You're 2 for 2.
I know
things. Killing him. So yeah, so you say 76ers are coming out, but it's nothing to do with James Harden.
No. Here's what you've been saying. Tobias Harris is the key to that game.
Thank you. To that series.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
To that, I mean, playoffs. Like, he's got to be the guy, the silent assassin, because everyone's going to be looking at James Harden and Joel Embiid, who's fucking balling.
30 points, 30.4 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists.
Yeah.
That's
like balling.
They got to give the co-MVP to him and Nicola. They got to co-MVP.
But Tobias will be the key to them going far in the playoffs.
He's got to average 20.
Who? Harris?
Tobias.
Yeah.
He has to average 20 points. He has to average 5-6 assists, and he has to average the same amount of rebounds.
Yeah.
He has to do that in order for them to go to a deep run in the Eastern Conference semis, in my opinion.
Yep.
And the Pacers, man, I don't even want to talk about the Hawks and Hornets. They don't really matter to me. You want to talk about the Hawks and Hornets?
No, they lose.
Exactly, they lose. The Pacers are out. 25-55 record. They lost 8 straight.
Not even mad.
You not mad?
I'm not mad. You've been fun to watch.
Yep.
You've kept my interest and have been competitive in games.
I mean, you've definitely been competitive in games. That is a very good point. I mean, 121, 117, like, you're very true.
Your first quarter has some issues.
For sure.
Second, you switched. You used to be a bad third quarter team.
Ooh, good
now
call.
You're a bad first quarter.
Good call.
But now you're a second half team, so you can close gaps, but you got too far to catch up.
Very good call, Pops. That was absolutely perfect. So they're out, but they'll be good. They'll get that top 5 pick.
Top 5 pick. They're in the 5th pick now.
Yep.
Well, depending on how the lottery goes.
Absolutely.
Right now, if it were to be 5th pick, they're 1.5 games back behind the Thunder.
Yep.
For the 4th spot, something like that.
Yeah.
1.5, 2 games, whatever. We got 2 more games, 76ers again in Philly on Saturday, and then in the season on, I forget who they play, the Nets.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the Nets.
And Brooklyn really is going to want to win that game.
They got to win that game.
They're going to want to win that game.
So, and we're going to want them to win that game.
For sure.
We got to keep that pick.
For sure.
So, yeah. Excited, Pacers.
The East is berserk, man. A lot of teams
is
really
good.
close. 3 through 5 is really close, I believe.
East is good.
Like, the East is really back.
Yeah.
And I love to see that. Before we go to the West, we're going to take a quick break, y'all.
Break.
The 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
And welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with, what is it? The 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops.
The hell? Where am I?
Who am I? What's going on? Welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops, brought to you by Clean Kicks, Columbus, Ohio's #1 premium sneaker treatment. Premium sneaker treatment for premium sneaker heads. Hell yeah. Give us a follow on cleankicks.614 on Instagram. Western Standings. You are looking real fly tonight,
Welcome
G.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Western Conference.
You give it to them. Go ahead and kick this off.
Western
man.
Conference.
Yeah, if it were to start today.
Start today. We got Suns versus Clippers.
Ooh.
What's going on with the Clippers?
I was going to ask you the same thing, bro.
What's going on with the Clippers?
I don't know, man. Where the hell is Kawhi?
Have you had an injury update? Like, look, if I've missed it, please let me know. But I feel like no one talks about that we haven't seen a Kawhi Leonard in a year and a half or something.
And the congregation said amen.
Like,
and y'all are keeping it real tight to the vest.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
Thank you.
Like, and again, and I watch a lot of ESPN.
Yes, you do.
But I feel like they don't even talk about it.
Nope.
It's like there's a silent thing. Like,
for sure.
No one's allowed to talk about it.
Like, is he done? Like,
they don't talk about Bruno. No.
Are you sure you didn't hit your vape pen?
I didn't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but it's weird. It's like it's under wraps. It's like Area 51-ish.
It really is, though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's even, we're going to talk about that even later in this particular thing, but like, let's just start with it. You're so right. I don't know what the hell is going on with Kawhi.
But Paul George came back from injury 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and he came back. He still looked good. But again, they're not going to go anywhere.
They're not going to go anywhere. For the fourth, fifth year, third, however. When did it start? 3-4 years ago?
Those two?
Yeah, like
3 years ago.
3 years ago. I mean, I would say this is a bust. I would say so far, if you were to rate the...
Isn't it interesting that once he left the Pacers, PG all went to bust teams?
That is so well said. That is so well said. So the Suns would give them the absolute business. That's a quick... That may be a sleeper. Do they squeak out 1 or 2?
Not 2. I'll give you a home game.
I think
just because I'm being
Tyronn
nice.
Lue can coach him up. And
I can give you a home game, and I'm only saying that for Tyronn Lue.
Tyronn Lue can get you a game. He can absolutely get you a game. Is CP back officially for the playoffs?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah, he's back. He's been playing the last few games.
The Suns are about to run through it. I think they're going to the World Championship. I said it pretty much at the end of last year after seeing the way that CP and Devin Book responded to losing the World Championship in the NBA Finals. I saw their attitude and I was like, oh, they're supposed to be here. That Western Conference Finals, that wasn't no fluke. Like they really real.
I love Monty Williams.
Love Monty Williams.
Yeah.
Monty Williams. I don't know who the coach of the year is quite truthfully yet, but no doubt. So are you concerned at all with CP's with his injury? Is it anything to you?
I'm always concerned about CP being injured in the playoffs.
I agree. That's exactly why I put it in there.
That is the one thing that he has had all the time.
Yeah, man.
Is some injury in some series.
Something.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Yeah, I held my breath all playoff last year, and you made it through. Congratulations. But statistically speaking, something's coming.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't believe in the Clippers one bit, and I think that's a quick run, 4-1. I think the Suns are going to go win the World Championship based on what's coming up next. Grizzlies and Timberwolves if it were to start today.
I fuck with the Grizzlies real hard.
Grizzlies.
I love just some men playing b-ball.
Just squads.
Just squads.
Bro,
I had to really fix myself because I almost just said I love men. Like, not that's wrong. I'm just saying. I almost said it, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
I mean,
they're gonna think I'm coming out live on TV right now.
Really, that's very Gerard Carmichael of you, bro.
I'm not doing that on live.
Like we talking about it here. We're doing that here.
No.
Word.
No. I almost said that, but no. No, I fuck with them real hard. Love watching them play.
That's even worse.
It is.
Steven Adams, 7.1 points, 10 rebounds. Desmond Baines averaging 18 points. Dylan Brooks is averaging 18.5 over the last 30 games. Jared Jackson's averaging 16.4. DeAnthony Melton's averaging 10.8. And Ja Morant in 56 games is averaging 27.6 points.
And the one thing you didn't put in here, they won 16 games without Ja Morant.
Balling. I mean, that's unbelievable. They're 55-24.
Right.
Right now.
Yeah, that is a team like the Miami Heat, better than Miami Heat, that you don't want to play in the playoffs.
You don't want nothing to do with them boys in the playoffs. Big ups to you, Taylor Jenkins, the head coach over there.
One of them Jenkins boys.
This is one of them Jenkins boys from around the corner over there for sure, hanging out with Juju and them.
You don't
coaching them up,
Jenkins
player.
boys.
Coaching them up. This is his first head coaching job. Killing it over there. And Minnesota just doesn't do it for me yet. They got Edwards, they got Kyrie, they got D'Angelo, they got Patrick Ugly Face Man, they got Malik Beasley. What, bro? You got an ugly face. We talked about this last time.
He does have an ugly face.
Don't like your face, bro. Do something with your hair, just everything. So I think that's a quick run too. 4-1-4-2.
That's a sweep.
You heard the man say it.
That's a sweep.
Because that one might actually happen.
Unless Towns has one of those 40-some point games, which he's capable of.
Very capable of. And so is Anthony.
Yeah.
So is Anthony. AE can get down too.
Yeah. But not yet, Timberwolves.
Not yet. I think the same thing for Memphis, though. I think not yet, Memphis.
Not yet.
I think
they're not championship yet.
No.
But they're going to beat the Timberwolves.
They're going to be... Touche, my brother, touche. Warriors versus Jazz in the 3 versus 6 if the playoffs started today.
I just got nothing with the Jazz.
That's exactly how I feel, to the point that that's exactly what I put in here. They're 4-6 in their last 10 games. That's not how you want to come into the playoffs. And it's been like this forever.
You are a regular season team. That's it.
So is that a sweep?
Everyone's healthy on the Warriors, yeah. Yep, they got everybody. Draymond's back. Yeah, everybody's back. Yeah, you might get swept.
That's a sweep. And that's not a playoff. So that if everything works out the way that it is right now, that's going to be the 3 versus 6.
Yeah.
4 versus 5. The Mavericks versus the Nuggets.
I don't care. Like, that'll be a series that I probably don't watch.
I think it's going to be the best one. I think it's going to be the best first series out of all of them.
But just neither of those teams. And I love Luka. Like, I love watching him play. But those are two teams that just do nothing for me. And I like Mark Cuban.
I genuinely believe J. Kidd and the Mavericks are only going to get better and better. I think this year will be a learning experience for them. I think they'll get out of this. What are they missing?
They finally got rid of Chris Stapps.
They are missing a 6'7". They are missing a 6'7".
Hold that thought.
Oh, I gotta hold that thought. I'm trying to answer the question, brother. Trying to answer the question.
Hold on. All right,
what are they missing? They are missing a 6'7" brother who can shoot the 3, plays crazy defense. They're missing Scottie Pippen.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's retired.
He's definitely retired. He's retired. And so yeah, I think that's gonna be great. I think it'll go 7 games. I really do. I don't think either one of those teams will do anything in the long run, but I think that will be an entertaining ass series.
Yeah.
But I also think if Jamal Murray was healthy, the Denver Nuggets.
There's a chance that he comes back for second round.
They're a problem if he's healthy.
Yeah.
I just gotta say that. Again, 9-10 Pelicans Spurs. We don't care.
I'll watch if Murray comes back. I like Jamal Murray a lot.
Is he Jason Tatum or better? Sit on that. Get back to me.
Tatum's better than Murray.
Huh. I don't know if I agree. That dude in the bubble was psycho.
Yeah, that's true.
This dude was psycho in the bubble. I think you just haven't seen.
It's been a while.
It's been exactly. You know what I mean? For sure. Lakers are out, bro. Whose fault is that? This whole season, real quick, before we move on to this special segment, whose fault is that?
I would call Tink right now and have him answer over the phone, but I'm using my phone to record because I like hearing it from him because I was a super Lakers fan. But that front office has not made the best decisions the last couple seasons as far as getting players that can actually help.
So you blame Genie and
Pelinka.
and Rob and all of them.
Yeah. Are you asking me about Vogel?
No, I was gonna say, do you not place any of the blame on LeBron James and his request for Russell or his request for Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook?
You don't put any of the blame on him?
No, I mean he shouldn't have done that. But like LeBron James is super balling.
They were gonna get Buddy Hield and DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, it's true.
And he went to him and was like, I want Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it was a bad decision. But we've seen multiple teams make the bad decision of Russell Westbrook the last few seasons.
He balled in Washington last year.
At the end of the season after what's-his-name got hurt.
That is fair. At Brandon Beal. So, is that right? It's when it was his show.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think of Brandon Beal?
Is that his name?
Yeah, that's his name.
BB? Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I hope you get to another team
for sure,
so you can actually do something.
A contender.
Yeah, I hope you do. You deserve that.
For
yeah,
sure.
I fuck with Bill Hart.
He'd be firing Portland.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
He'd
hell
be
yeah.
Firing Portland. Remember
yeah.
I said that.
Lakers. Vogel, you're fired. I mean, we all know you're not going to
Gotta
get
get
fired.
It's not all your fault.
It's not.
You just gotta get fired.
Yeah.
You
They gotta fire somebody.
You gotta take that.
Yeah.
They're gonna fire a couple people. So that's what that is. So that's the NBA. The NBA playoff picture. If the NBA playoffs were to start right now, I got the Phoenix Suns. Who you got? I got the
winning
Phoenix
the whole
Suns
thing?
anyway.
Winning the whole thing?
Yep. Right now.
I'm going to probably say Suns as well. I don't see Milwaukee repeating.
Fair enough. Boom. That's what we got. Stamp it. You want to move on to the third segment, or you want to break and check everything before we go get them?
Let's check some stuff. That thing was a little strange.
It made you nervous.
Made me nervous.
Jingling.
Made my butt cheeks pucker.
Ooh, WOW, not the cakes. We will be right back with the 317 Sports Project after these messages.
That's a t-shirt.
Not the cakes.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
And welcome back to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. You know who we're sponsored by, y'all. So we are so excited to break into this segment. I'm not even going to give you all of that spiel. This is about to be dope.
Cool.
You ready? This next segment, the fourth segment, the top 5 Colts drafted all time.
Yeah. Drafted all time.
Drafted all time. The top 5 Indianapolis Colts drafted all time.
And this kind of came up. We have a special episode coming up for 7 because it's going to be right during draft week.
7. Wow.
Right? 7 episodes.
This is crazy.
So we're going to have a little draft episode. It's going to be a little fun. We kind of wanted to get into that feel. We want to talk about the best Colts drafted all time.
We're going to go 5-1.
5-1.
We're going to give a couple honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of other stuff.
Are we doing honorable mentions first
No,
or afterwards?
Honorable mentions afterwards.
Afterwards.
I mean,
I like
right?
it.
That's only fair.
Yeah.
Right? At 5, Darius Leonard, the maniac
Leonard.
himself.
Leonard.
Right?
Drafted second.
Yeah, man.
Second round, 38th pick. Not drafted second, sorry. Second round, 38th pick overall. South Carolina State. Did you know much about him before he came out?
I had no idea.
No idea.
About him. Nobody did.
No idea.
Nobody did.
Yeah. This man was 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Damn.
This man. This is going to be his 5th year.
For sure.
5th year, right?
Give him these numbers. This is crazy.
238 total tackles.
Isn't that
15 total
538?
sacks. That does say 538. What did I say?
238. You saw the tweet for 2018 up there. You
I did.
Yeah. It's okay.
538 total
That's
tackles.
better.
15 total sacks.
Yep.
17 forced fumbles.
Yep.
11 INTs. 30 pass deflections.
3-time first team All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowl. Damn.
I would say our most versatile defender we have ever had.
Ever?
Versatile defender we've ever had.
That's fair. That's fair.
That man sacking, interception,
This
run
fool-
stopper. This man is everywhere on the floor.
You said on the floor, on the floor, on the floor. 17 forced fumbles.
Yeah.
That's more than Ronnie Lott, John Lynch, Patrick Willis, Rondé Barber, Palomalu, Earl Thomas, Darren Woodson, Ed Reed, Junior Seau, and Brian Urlacher. And more. I just don't feel like naming all of them because some of them don't matter as much. But
No.
Teddy Bruschi.
Hey, Teddy Brewski.
Hey, Teddy Bruschi.
Come on, you're gonna come on over. You're gonna have a brewski with Teddy. Teddy, just one of the guys. I got Frank, Chucky coming by. It's
We
gonna
got
be nice.
Mock around the corner.
It's gonna be a nice little
We're gonna
day.
have a
A little
brewski
fresh mozzarella.
with-
It's gonna be
with
nice.
Teddy, yo,
Real
Teddy.
Little Teddy brewski.
Darius Leonard, number 5. Number 4,
Number 4. What do we got?
Edgerrin James.
My guy.
Edgerrin
Edge.
effing James. 4th draft pick, drafted 4th overall in 1999 out of the U.
The U.
Played 6 seasons with the Colts before moving to the Cardinals and finishing his career with the Seahawks. 12,246 total rushing yards, 80 touchdowns, 433 receptions, 3,364 receiving yards. 1999 Rookie of the Year, 1999 and 2000 rushing leader, 4-time Pro Bowl. He was given, when he put is he in the Ring of Honor?
Yeah, he just got put in there.
He's put in the Ring of Honor.
Yes.
Right?
2 years ago?
And the Colts gave him a ring when they won the Super Bowl, even though he wasn't on the team.
They win the year after he leaves. Jim Irsay is cool enough to go, Ed, you deserve a ring too. This is still your team.
Bonus question. Who's the running back that took over for Edgerrin James in 2005?
The reason they thought they could be without Edgerrin James.
2005 running back that took over for Edgerrin James.
You want a hint?
I do.
LSU.
No, Trent Richardson was later, and he's Alabama. LSU running back?
He's actually one of my favorite players, but he didn't play that long for the Colts.
Who?
Joseph Adai.
Joseph Adai.
He
Wow.
was who?
25? What was his number? 25? What was his number? I don't
Something like
remember.
that.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
rookie
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah.
Sophomore
He sure
year
did.
killed it.
Yeah.
So they were like, I think we can do this without Edge.
That's not the move.
That wasn't the move.
That was not the move one
Yeah.
bit. We love you, Edge. We love you forever, homie. Number 3. So, this should be having a slant. But, you know, what are you going to do about a couple of these situations? The two-headed monster, man. We couldn't even separate these guys up, and you'll totally get it. Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney.
When you're doing a top 5 draft at all time, we can't really take these guys off the list.
Not separating them.
No.
Not doing it.
No.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
Yeah.
And they were drafted a literal year apart.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Dwight Freeney, 2000 draft, number 11 overall, out of the Cuse, right?
Yeah.
He's out of the Cuse.
Yeah.
Crazy. 10 years with the Colts before moving to the Chargers. 332 total tackles, 125.5 sacks, 47 forced fumbles. And the
Watching
dopest
him-
spin.
Yes,
in
that's
the
exactly what I was about to say. Watching him, his little spin move off the edge on the right side was fire.
Like, why is nobody doing that? Like,
Right.
Anyway, love you,
And
bro.
why is he not coaching?
Why is he not coaching? That's probably because he don't want to.
That's true.
Can't be mad. It
Yeah.
took Reggie Wayne forever to finally say yes.
Yeah.
And then Robert Mathis, just as dope. 2003 or 2016, drafted 5th round. Or drafted 5th. He's a 5th round pick?
Yeah, 5th round pick,
I
138.
thought I said drafted 5th.
No,
He's
5th round
drafted
pick.
in the 5th round, 138th out of Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
Whole career with the Colts. And now, he's the coach.
Yeah, pass rush. That's a hard thing to say.
That's a hard thing to say.
Pass
rush.
But I also
pass.
I actually spelled it pass. So I said it. I'm like Ron Burgundy. If it's on the prompter, I'm gonna read it. Go fuck
That's why
yourself,
he
San
said.
Diego.
That's why he said one times Matt Ryan a couple weeks ago. One times. If it's on the paper.
Pass rush.
That's tough.
Consultant, player relations. This man,
Get him.
627 total tackles, 129.5 sacks, 52 forced fumbles.
Crazy.
Fumbles.
Big shot, number 3. Big shout, number 3 to the two-headed monster. Number 2.
Yeah.
See what happened was
We kind of had to put a couple players together.
again.
Yeah.
And you guys again, you're gonna have to understand Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You can't. What was I going to do? Leave somebody else off? Nah.
Disrespectful.
That's just mean.
Once you see and hear these numbers, you guys are
Give 'em
going to
Marvin real
totally
quick.
understand why there's 7 people on our top 5 list.
Go ahead and talk about the silent assassin in Marvin Harrison.
Bro, 1996 to 2008. Round 1, 19 pick, also out of the Qs. 12 years with the Colts. 1,102 receptions. 14,580 yards, 128 touchdowns.
God, I miss watching him play.
So nice. Inducted to the Ring of Honor in 2011 and inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2016.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Big ups.
Big ups.
So,
I heard you shot somebody before, and I can't be all the way mad at you. Just had to put it out there. He be shooting people.
we're with you.
It depends on the why.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Reggie Wayne.
This is you. Get him, man.
Reggie, 2001 to 2014, first round, 30th pick out of Miami. 14 years with the Colts, 1,070 receptions, 14,345 yards, 82 touchdowns. Ring of Honor 2018.
Crazy numbers.
Definite Hall of Famer. You're going to get there. Was not inducted this past year.
That hurt my heart.
It did.
That genuinely hurt my heart.
Reggie. That was the best part because you had Reggie over at. You had Reggie Miller's no longer there. The Reggie chant's gone.
No,
we
it's
still
not.
did. We did not. We
I
still.
see what you just
Yeah.
did there.
Yeah, we still shouted Reggie for Reggie Wayne.
That was very, very well done. I see how you just brought that around.
Yeah.
You will definitely be a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer in our book already, brother.
Yeah.
And moving on to the number 1 player ever drafted by the Indianapolis Colts. You guys can hear what's going on in our ear right now. That is hilarious. Talk about perfect timing.
Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all will hear that later. That's how we were just giving the anticipation as if y'all didn't know who was coming.
Right.
The number 1 player ever in the history of the Indianapolis Colts. Peyton Manning.
The sheriff.
The sheriff himself.
That's a funny human.
Oh, I love that dude.
That is
I'm
one
so proud of
funny
him.
ass human.
I am so proud of what he has done with his career. Peyton is one of the coolest G's of all G's, man.
Yeah.
13 years with the Colts. 54,828 yards. 399 touchdowns. 4 times MVP.
Whew.
Hall of Fame inductee in 2021. Drafted number 1 overall in 1998. He came in after Jeff George and Jim Harbaugh. I don't even know if you remember that. You may be able
Jimmy.
to. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
They weren't bad. They just weren't going to get it done.
Yeah.
They went 3-13 in his rookie year, 13-3 in his second season, division champs. That's the first time they won 10 games since 1977.
This man, during their, draft interviews, when it was him or Ryan Leaf,
Ooh.
he went to the front office and said, "If you don't draft me, I'll come back and beat you every year." So they drafted Peyton.
Did he say that to them?
Yeah. Yes. That is what he said to the management and to ownership.
They're like, we should draft him.
We should probably draft that man.
He gave him 54,000 yards,
Yeah.
dog. So, in 1990, they went 13-3 in his second season, which I believe was the 2000 season,
Yeah.
right? That's the first time they won more than 10 games.
Did he come out in
Since
99 or
He
98?
came out in 98. Did he come out in 98?
98.
98. So the 99 season,
Yeah,
they
something
won
like that.
something like that. They won 13 games. From 1999 to 2011, they won less than 10 games twice. That's how you turn around a franchise right there, dog.
With the forehead of Peyton Manning.
Absolutely, the 8-head of Peyton Manning. Just call it what it is. Got that Super Bowl
4
in
times?
Got that Super Bowl in 06. And got the statue outside as well.
Yeah, Peyton, we love you. You're just a good dude. Just a good dude.
You really, really are.
Love you and your family. Glad you still consider Indianapolis your home. Like, that's a good-ass dude.
Honorable mentions, I agree. Honorable mentions. The homie B.O.B. Sanders.
Had to put him on here.
Had to mention him.
Had to mention him because we loved Bob.
Still love Bob.
Yep.
Like,
Robert.
When did he come back, I wonder?
He like disappeared.
He really did.
Yeah.
Area 51.
It's one of them Area 51 situations.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
This man drafted second round, 40th pick overall out of Iowa. 7 years, which I didn't even realize he was there that long. That's how much he was injured.
Sure.
7 years with the Colts before 1 season with the Chargers. This guy had 307 total tackles, 3.56, 6 interceptions. That
Don't
doesn't.
let them know. I was about to say,
that
shit
man
sled.
blew out both of his biceps twice.
Yep.
Then went to the Chargers, got hurt. I think it was a knee. Like, this man spent at least 4 seasons injured in his career.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
He would be Palomalu, Ed Reed.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob Sanders was crazy.
The way he
special.
played the gaps and stopped runners and sacked the
Sean
quarterback.
Taylor.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
He was on his way, and there's no question about it. So we got to give him the honorable mention because we know what he would have been.
2007 Defensive Player of the Year.
Period.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now, who's missing here? You guys are going to come back and be like,
What about
these guys?
What about
How
that
do you
dude?
leave Johnny Unitas off the list?
What about Jet Saturday, bro?
What about Adam Vinatieri?
Adam Vinatieri's the best kicker in the
he ended
fucking
up playing
ever.
more for the Colts than he did for the Patriots. Again, we said
And you're
drafted
right.
by the Colts. Johnny Unitas was not drafted by the Colts. He was drafted by the Steelers. Played 1 year on their practice squad, and then went over to Baltimore.
Get him.
Jeff Saturday was drafted by I saw it last night.
Not the Colts.
Not the Colts. Played
Not the
1 year
Colts.
somewhere else, and then came over. He was actually went. I'm sorry. Jeff Saturday went undrafted.
Ooh.
He got picked up off of rookie free agency by the
I don't know.
drum roll.
Undrafted. Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens.
There you go.
In 1998. So, he too was not drafted by the Indianapolis Colts. Nor was Adam Vinatieri.
Adam Inviteri. Adam Inviteri.
I'm so happy that we do this stuff like dead ass live and we don't edit the glitches in the matrix. We just be who the hell we are.
Y'all can hear the glitches in my ear right now.
Because we be fucking up a lot. We are on such a delay. Like, it just, like, stopped and, like, gave us an even more of a delay. And we don't even know what the hell to do right now.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right.
Blame Adam Inviteri.
So that's our best 5, 7 players drafted by the Colts all time.
You guys totally get it. You know where to
Yeah.
add them together. Fine print.
It's the fine print.
You said you were going to do it.
I think that was in the same key as I did last time, too.
It was not.
Got it.
It was not. But it was just as fire.
Okay.
It was just as beautiful.
Half step, whole step.
It was definitely, it was a little off. Higher.
Yeah.
It was higher.
It was definitely higher.
Higher. Not mad though. I'm higher too.
Yeah.
Fine print. Oscars and the Grammys.
Did you watch that? Not live. Do you
What
watch
is
them
that?
live?
I don't really care about award shows.
I don't either.
It's
I think they're
very
stupid.
something weird to me about a bunch of rich people getting dressed up and being like,
Yeah.
you know, extra celebrated and stuff. It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
It feels phony. I'm not into it. So I didn't watch it. But do we got to talk about the whole slap thing? Do we need to? Can I ask you an honest to God question?
Yeah, sure.
This is dead ass truth question.
Okay.
If you were Chris Rock and you were standing on stage and Will Smith walked up on stage and slapped the fuck out of you, what do you think you would really, really do?
I would slap the fuck out of him back. And there wouldn't even be a slap. You getting hit.
I mean, that is such like...
That's disrespectful.
You know me, bro. Like, I'm mad just thinking about if somebody walked up on stage and did that.
And you know me. People think that I'm really friendly.
Nah. I'm not even gonna engage in that context.
I have a darkness.
He's crazy. It's not a darkness. I have a darkness. He's crazy.
It's just even today at work. I'll tell you about it. I'll take that off air.
Off air.
That'll be an off air.
Some people
story.
don't even know everything for sure. I mean, Will Smith won like Best Actor for King Richard or whatever.
Will you see the movie?
Nope. Because I think Serena Williams does steroids.
Okay.
And I can't celebrate cheaters.
I like it.
Enough said.
All right.
Best Picture was Coda.
Haven't seen it.
Her face has changed. Her face has changed. Her cranium
we're back up. So I was like, who in
her
Coda?
cranium has enlarged.
Yeah.
Her biceps are still huge. Like Serena's, she's doing things. Anyway, Best Director Jane Champion for The Power of the Dog. You know anything about that?
No, I don't know any about these things. Movies.
I haven't. Like that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I've never heard of any of these things, bro.
Yeah.
Never heard of none of these things. Moving on. I don't care about the Oscars, but we felt like we had to mention it. Grammys. Song of the Year. Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak.
Leave the door open.
You got vocals. Album of the Year, John Batiste.
Batiste.
My bad, I do drugs. Blame the weed, not my heart.
He does the music for Stephen Colbert's show. He's their musician guy.
All right, big ups to you. Best New Artist, Olivia Rodrigo. We saw that coming. Like, that's obviously clear.
Yeah.
And then Best New Rap Album, Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. Big ups to him.
Thoughts?
Big thoughts on him winning that compared to who he beat?
On Tyler, the Creator.
We'll take that offline, too.
Sounds good. I knew he had mad opinions on that.
Just my opinion, coming soon. But I stopped messing with the Grammys, to be honest with you, after Kendrick Lamar, and especially this thing, after Best Rap Album, after Kendrick Lamar lost Good Kid, Mad City to Macklemore, The Heist. I was like, I can't even celebrate such stupidity anymore. Right?
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Number 2, Thad Matta, bro.
Good job, Thad. Good old red-faced Thad Matta.
Thad Meyer coming back to Naptown.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited, to be completely honest. Like
Butler.
I may go mess around and watch a couple of Butler
I might
games.
go
like,
see a Butler game. Like, you might see us in the stands at a Butler game.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Thad's back. He played there from 87 to 90. Assistant coach from 97 to 2000. Head coach for a year. Went to Ostino. Did big things. And he's back at Butler. Back in the Big East. And they're about to be fire. Have you seen this dude's credentials?
You know, honestly, I forgot about all this.
Bro, 439 and 154 overall, 24 and 13 in the NCAA tournament, 2 Final Fours, 5 Big Ten championships, 4 Big Ten tourney championships, and 3-time Coach of the Year.
Bad.
And homie's at Butler. Back home.
Good for you, Thad.
This kind of feels like the St. Peter's is Seton Hall hire. Back home.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be at the game.
We'll
be at a game.
Gotta go to the game. Next up, Tiger Woods is back.
He's back.
Where are you at on that?
I'm a huge golfer. I watch a lot of golf. Considering what happened to that man where he almost got his leg taken.
Homie almost died.
He almost died.
Should have died.
Should have died. Decided to come back and play.
That car
was bad.
That car saved his life.
Yeah.
It's a great car. Buick or whatever it was.
Whatever that car is.
Get one.
Get one of those. For sure. That's marketing in itself.
For sure.
We saved Tiger Woods.
This saved Tiger. Buick LeSabre. LeSabre.
Buick the Saver.
Hashtag Tiger Woods approved.
But no, he's back.
horrible.
I spent a lot of my day watching the Masters at work today. It is what it is.
Is he balling?
He is 1 under. I didn't see the leader as I was kind of on my way here was at 5 under, so he's 4 back. But the fact that he shot a 71 off of the injury that he had,
Off of one leg?
off of 1 leg, good job, Tiger.
No doubt. I've never, ever been a big Tiger fan. I've kind of just never really bought into the facade. I think you're a
Well, I
great
remember you
golfer.
telling me a story when we were younger, when you were working the Memorial Tournament one time, he kind of was rude to you or something.
Yeah, he was mad rude. And it's so funny that I totally forgot that. But VJ Singh was so cool to us.
VJ's a cool dude.
VJ was so cool to us at the Marriott where I was working, and Tiger was mad dick.
Wow.
Tiger, I totally forgot about that.
Wow.
That's very true. He was mad dick. But that was an early Tiger. You know what I hope? Because I won't go into my whole spiel about why I just have disdain for him. I hope that this has given him some humility, and I hope that this has given him an outlook of appreciation.
You mean this is the thing that needed to give him humility, not getting hit on the head by his ex-wife?
And the congregation said amen.
Just say,
I'm just saying. Well said. So,
club the noggin's gonna make you think different.
clearly not. You know what I'm saying? Clearly not. Not. You got a knot on the back of his head. Clearly not. That was funny. Yo.
Look, thanks, guys.
What?
We're wrapping up, no?
We got one more.
Oh, we got. I'm sorry, my bad.
But we're almost there. We got one more thing for y'all, and it's brand new. I went to Pops about a month ago, and I was like, I kind of want to play a game. Not like Saw, because that's weird. I want to play a game. Like, I have an idea for something, a little project. We're going to call it Who's the Better? Who's the Better breaks down like this. We're going to take one player, present or former, for an Indiana team, whether it's the Pacers, the Colts, Butler, the Hoosiers, whoever you want to bring, and we're going to mention another person. You got to tell us who's the better. The name has to correlate with a blah, blah, blah. For instance, you ready? Who's the better? You ready?
I'm ready.
Darius Leonard or Darius Rucker? Who's the better?
Fuck. Wait, I'm confused. That's just a human being?
I don't know. I'm talking about fucking Hootie versus Darius Leonard. Who's the better?
Oh, man.
Hootie got hits, cuz.
Look, man.
Hootie got hits.
I didn't know what you were going to say about that, but I fuck with Darius Rucker, real hard. Wagon wheels my shit.
Who's the better?
Oh,
Darius
man.
Leonard or Darius Rucker?
So if I pick one, does that mean the other one gets eliminated from the earth?
No, they still have value
Am
on
I
the planet.
supposed to not? Can I not listen to Hootie's music no more?
Nah, you can totally still bump Hootie's music, but you have to definitely think about it because this is Hootie.
Darius Rucker's been in my life longer than Darius Leonard. I gotta go with Rucker. That's my dude.
There you have it. Darius Rucker over Darius Leonard, y'all, in the first installment of Who's the
man.
Better. Did that hurt? Did that hurt for you? Was that tough?
Whew. That last Darius Rucker album.
This dude is really on it. Look,
Yeah.
This is
Look,
why we're playing Who's the Better. Look at this dude.
I don't listen to a lot of country music,
Look at him.
but that's my guy. That's my guy.
The 317 Sports Project, y'all. Who's the better? I like
Okay.
that. I
All
like
right.
that. What you think? You dig
That
that?
really threw me off. I
Right?
like that.
Right? Exactly. You got one coming,
Had
whether
me
it's
worried.
next episode or the episode after that. Who's the better? Now you can say thanks to the people, my G.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man.
Episode 7. Again, been very surreal. Thank you so much for listening.
This
Thank
is
you so much
episode
for being
6. He's an episode ahead, but that's fine. That's why there's 2 of us.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
This has been very surreal. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing.
We're having so
Thanks for
much
having
fun.
fun with us on Twitter.
Absolutely.
It's been awesome.
We're having such a blast.
Yeah.
Man. I can't believe we get to do this.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
So we're wrapping up.
What are we doing episode 7? What are we
Episode
doing?
7, it'll be draft week, and we'll be doing a live draft for the Colts.
We're genuinely going live on YouTube.
We're going to go live on YouTube and do a live draft on who we think the Colts are going to pick, and we'll go through and do a draft.
We should probably start our research.
Yeah.
We should probably start our research.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. We love y'all so much, man.
Yeah.
Episode 6, 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. We out. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Holla.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop.
Yeah.
And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s.
Final.
Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in that town where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane, preteen pimping, all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping, dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen. That little nigga with a rhyme like this, I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope.